Hey everybody, Digital Unity here, and welcome back to the Botto Daily Challenge. It seems that Lightning did not give Botto a stern enough talking to, because we're playing Gazgano on Bunta Training Course with skips. This is strangely familiar. Full disclosure, I was completely ready to record this last night and do no commentary and just have the episode be completely silent. And then edit it like I talked. Like, just have cuts that were completely, like, nothing happens in them. But it's like I said a sentence there. Because we've been getting Bunta training a lot. It's a little bit too frequent, the Bunta training. Now, the hope here is not that. The hope here is that we can get this done in, like, under 3 hours. It's not looking good. It's not looking good at all. Whatever time I set, I'm sticking with on this, because you know what? I've learned my lesson from the Bozzy Daily. But I haven't learned how to do this yet. Criminy. I'm on 60. I should be fine. I'm on the highest legally allowed frame rate by the speedrunning community. And I'm still getting my butt kicked. What's going on here? Oh, well, that's just sad. I'm hoping to get this in under half an hour. Make this one a short episode, hopefully, but you know what happens when I hope. Bad things. Just a note, if there have been rumors going around. Let's start there. There have been rumors going around of a new pod racing game on the horizon. And just a note, in case anybody's looking for a nice little Gazgano sound-alike voice actor. I happen to have a pretty good impression, if I do say so myself. Whoa! Yeah, you know, I can do that. I can do that for 3 hours, just go into a recording booth and scream with my tongue in the back of my throat in a high-pitched, nasally voice. So, you know, if you're working on a new pod racing game and you need a voice actor for Gazgano, well, first off, what happened to the actual guy? And second, hit me up. I'll get into a recording booth and I'll make a Gazgano voice you can be proud of. Ah, probably slaughtered that last one, but you know, you get the gist. You get the gist. I can do the vaguest of impressions, and I think I'm funny for it. The fun part about Gazgano doing this skip is that he's actually kind of good at it. The trouble is that I'm actually kind of not. So we could be here for a while. I don't want to be here for a while. I mean, I love Gazgano, I love his Ord Pedrovia. I do not love Bunta Training, and I do not love Bunta Training Skip. So, you know, this challenge has its ups and downs for me. Oh, great! I love that! So I have like a Star Wars Monopoly board game based on the Phantom Menace, and one of the spaces you can buy is Gazgano's Pod Racer. I think the Pod Racers replaced the railroads. It's either they replaced the railroads or the utilities, but I think it's the railroads because like the feed energy room is the utilities for the power plant. I think it is. I think that one takes up the power plant. I'd have to look at the board again and check, but I think that the pod racers take up the railways. What? Oh, that should have counted. I didn't do anything wrong. That should have counted, and that should have been fine. I'm right and you're not, game. 80-20 rule, what are you talking about? Sure. We're gonna be here for an hour or more. Probably at least 5. I think somewhere in the game's modeling process, somebody took a look at how well Gazgano's Pod Racer came out and said, oh, gee, yeah, that's really good. How much memory does that take up on the cartridge here? Memory on the cartridge? Yeah, you know, I mean, we gotta fit this thing onto a Nintendo 64 cartridge at some point, so, you know, how much space is that taking up? Alright, just make the other ones smaller and simpler, okay? We'll let you keep this one because it looks really good and we're proud of it, but the other one's gotta be, like, you gotta be more conscious. You gotta be more data conservation conscious here. You gotta be careful with those polygons. $1987, good year, probably. I wasn't alive for it. Trash. I was practicing this last night, and I'm saying practicing because wanting to record an episode with no dialogue is a little bit rude. I had a lot of runs that got through laps 1 and 2, but none that actually made 3 laps. I'm very disappointed in that fact. Climb, Gazgano! Climb! Okay, you can stop climbing, now it's time to jump. No! Oh, you had it! Forearms. Getting the recovery feels good, but, like, I don't think I can submit this one because I had to get the recovery, so we're gonna... If we get a time here, we're gonna end up doing this again. Of course. The time I need to do the recovery strat is the time that I'm going to get 3 laps perfectly fine. Yep. That tracks. That tracks all too well. Where does that sit us? A 110 gets us a silver. A 101.2, once again, is the target for gold. Here we go again, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go again. Because I'm just going to try to get a time where I don't use the recovery strat. Up the wall. Up the wall. Didn't count. Didn't count. That's really upsetting that didn't count. That looked like that was gonna count. That looked like we were done. I was holding my breath and everything. I thought that was it. I'm not sure how that recovery strat worked, but here we are. So 21.41 is workable. That is not. Here we go again, ladies and gentlemen, another 3-hour extravaganza! If the camera hadn't done whatever it was doing, that probably would have been fine. Because then I could have seen what direction I was pulling and I could have fixed it. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, back in bounds, baby. 19 seconds flat. Upsy daisy. Over the daisy. Boost the daisy. Down the one. No! That was gonna be so good. We were gonna be done. It was gonna be over. Can't wait to be editing this at 1 in the morning. Because I'll have finished it at 12 at night. Woo! Oh, I really hope I'm being facetious. I genuinely hope I'm not being honest. What more is there to say about Bunta training course skips that I didn't say during the Bozzy episode? You've seen the strat, you know how it works. The goal time is exactly the same. That might be a good strat, actually. I'm gonna try that. Let's see if holding the power slide button makes that a little bit safer. It seems to. So if I can make the jump safer and the landing a little more consistent, this should be easy. And I know what you're thinking. Why didn't you figure that out during the Bozzy episode? It was very simple. During the Bozzy episode, the only thought on my mind was, can this please end? During this Gazgano episode, the thought on my mind is, how can I make this end? Okay, never mind. Holding drift, not safer. Patently not safer. I'm gonna keep doing it though. Up, 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 up. Over. Up, 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 up. No! I tried to adjust so that he'd get a grip and it just didn't happen. It didn't work. Up, 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 up. Over. Oh, every time this roll happens, it's a godforsaken 3-hour recording session. Where I question my sanity and why I do this every day. Good news is, though, LP has implemented a weighting system, so going forward, this should be less common.
It's a new lap record.
Oh my god! I mean, at this point, any climb will work. We've saved plenty of time. We just need the lap to count now. Ho! Holy moly! Yeah, that 17 is an outlier, just a note. So I'm not gonna go for the 49.5 diamond time on this. Are you crazy? I'll take my gold and I'll leave with my 57.15. That's good enough for me. And I did it in under 3 hours. Take that, game.
You win, huh?
That's gonna do it for today's Botto Daily Challenge. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I didn't. If you like these kinds of challenges and want to try them out for yourself, come on down to the Star Wars Episode 1 Racer Discord. There's a link to join in the description below, and we get a new challenge every day. We keep those in the Botto's Junkyard channel. And I make a new video on it every day, even when it's strangely familiar like this. So if you want to make sure you don't miss a beat, subscribe to the channel. And once again, I'd like to let you all know that tourney season has begun. Every year we do a lovely tournament in cooperation with the people over at Speed Gaming, and the qualifiers have already started. My match was a couple days ago, but the upcoming match is tomorrow at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time between our very own Ronnie, Balmus, and Kuro. You'll want to make sure that you catch that one, and I'll be linking through to the Speed Gaming Twitch channel as I know when it happens. If you happen to miss it, no worries. You can always rewatch the VOD on Twitch or subscribe to the Star Wars Racing channel to get an edited, more digestible version a couple days later. Until next time, I've been Digital Unity, and this has been, you know what, this has just been Punta Training Skips with Gazgano. And hopefully, with the new weighting system that LP has implemented on Bado, it shouldn't be this again for a long time.